Everyone, it's Michelle Caruana, creator of the Marketing Junkie podcast and Marketing Junkie Society. And before we get to today's quick fix, I just want to remind you to subscribe to my channel. I put out a new quick fix tip video every single week. All right, so today's topic is not only something that I'm passionate about, but it's also something that I get asked all the time as a Facebook ads expert. And that is, what is the difference between a boosted post and a Facebook ad, and is there an advantage to doing one over the other? So in this video, I'm going to walk through the 3 disadvantages that boosting a post has, and I'm also going to show you a better way. So I'm actually going to show you the step-by-step process using screen share, so stay tuned for that. So just to take a step back, boosted posts are a little bit less complex than Facebook ads, and they're easier to get a grip on if you're already familiar with how the Facebook newsfeed and the Instagram newsfeed work. So essentially, boosting a post is taking a post that you've already published on your page, whether it be Facebook or Instagram, because as we know, Facebook owns Instagram. So whenever I'm using Facebook ads here, Instagram ads is synonymous with that. So basically, when you publish a post on your page, you can hit that blue post button in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. A lot of times, if you're just scrolling through Facebook, you'll see that boost post button. That's basically Facebook recommending that you boost a post, and you're basically paying money to have that seen by a wider audience, or you're paying to have it seen more often by people who are likely to engage with that piece of content. Now, many say that boosted posts have this advantage over creating an ad in Facebook Ads Manager, and that is that you have free audience research. So basically, when you publish a post, if a lot of people like, comment, and share it, then you know that that's an engaging piece of content that's going to be well received by your audience. So you know that if you put money behind it, it's going to give you great results. However, there is a better way to do it in Ads Manager, where you can get more eyes on that super engaging post without losing any of that social proof or starting from scratch. So first, I'm going to walk you through the 3 different disadvantages of boosting a post versus creating an ad from scratch using Ads Manager. The first disadvantage is that you'll have limited choices when it comes to objectives. Now, if you're not familiar with Facebook ad objectives, or you're not quite sure which one you should be choosing when, go ahead and watch the video I'm going to link in the description of this video. It's a video that I published a few weeks ago all about how to choose the right objective based on your goals and all that good stuff. But basically, when you boost a post, Facebook only gives you 3 different objective choices as opposed to the many that you would get in Facebook Ads Manager. And personally, I don't like Facebook taking any control away from me when it comes to making these ad choices, because the 3 choices that they give me, engagement, website views, aka traffic, or engagement, that might not be the best fit for my specific campaign or the goal that I want to have from the post. So I don't like that it takes away all of those options in the boost post option. It's done in order to simplify it. However, there is a price that you're going to pay for that simplicity, which I'll talk about in a moment. The next disadvantage when it comes to boosting a post is you'll have limited targeting and placement options. So you will be able to target based on location, based on age, and based on demographics, but you won't be able to create as much layered targeting as you would in Facebook Ads Manager. So a good example of this is, let's say you have your custom audiences set up, and you have your Facebook page engagers, your email list, your website traffic all uploaded, and you want to make sure that they see this post. You cannot combine different custom audiences when you're boosting a post the same way you would be able to in Ads Manager, which again, I'm going to walk you through. But just know that that is a huge disadvantage. You also won't be able to split test different audiences. So if you wanted to show the post to a warm audience and then also a cold audience, you won't be able to have this option with a boosted post. And this is a big one, but you'll also have limited placement options. So this is all on the ad set level, remember. But basically, when you're telling Facebook where you want your ad to be placed, Facebook really only gives you 3 choices in a boosted post setup. Whereas when you go to create an ad through Ads Manager, you can actually granularly select where you want your ad to be seen. So for example, in the boosted post option, Facebook groups everything under Instagram. Whereas if you were to go to Ads Manager, you can place out Instagram, the Instagram Explore tab, Instagram Stories, because let's be honest, not all posts are formatted to fit that Instagram Story feature. So when you choose this option in the boosted post section, that you want to show your post on Facebook and Instagram, you're actually telling Facebook that you want it to be shown everywhere on Facebook and everywhere on Instagram, even though your post isn't formatted for those placements and is therefore going to result in very few, if any, conversions on those placements. Because don't forget, Facebook and Instagram ads are charged based on impression, so based on how many times the ad appears on the user screen. And if you're paying for placements that just don't convert, that is going to be a huge money waster for you, and it's going to leave a lot of money on the table because you could be spending money elsewhere. So I like manual control over all of my placements, and that is why I always create ads through Ads Manager. The next disadvantage that you're going to have with a boosted post is no split testing in terms of creatives. So whatever creative you published on the feed organically, whether it be a picture or a video, that's kind of what you're stuck with. And not only are you not going to be able to edit it until your boosted post is turned off, but you're also not going to be able to split test different images, split test different videos, change your headline a lot. A lot of times Facebook will limit the amount of control you have over that headline, and you're going to have limited control over your call to action button, which for some posts it might not be necessary, but for some it could be very important in terms of your goal for the campaign. So just to recap, the 3 big disadvantages that you have when boosting a Facebook post are: at the objective level, you're going to have limited choices. At the ad set level, you're going to have limited targeting and limited placement options. And then finally, at the ad level, you're going to have limited creative options and limited split testing options when it comes to creative. All right, let's walk through what a boosted post looks like, and then I'm going to go ahead and walk you through the better way to create the same end result, get more eyes on that well-engaged post, and still retain your social proof on that post. So this is essentially what boosting a post looks like on Facebook. So as you can see, we have that blue button that says Boost Post. It's going to ask me what my objective is. And again, we only have 3 choices. So send people to your website, AKA traffic objective, get more people to react, comment, and share, AKA engagement objective, and then finally messages. Now it's going to ask you what you want your post button to be, so essentially the call to action, and then here is where you can choose your targeting. So I can choose from my custom audiences and my saved audiences, but again, I can't combine them. I can only choose one. And again, I only have 3 options when it comes to automatic placement. I can't go ahead and granularly select them, as I'm going to in a minute when I go into Ads Manager. So I can select my budget and things like that. But as you can see, this is a very simplified version of Ads Manager. So now I'm going to go ahead and go into Ads Manager and show you a better way to get more eyes on the post that you want to spread the word about. All right, so this is what it looks like to create a similar campaign from scratch using Ads Manager. So I'm going to hit create, and then I'm going to choose my objective. For this, I'm going to choose engagement, assuming I just want to get more likes, comments, and shares on the post. I'm not going to go ahead and name this campaign because it's just a test campaign. So I'm going to navigate over to the second level, the ad set level. And I'm going to be able to choose my budget similar to a boosted post, but I'm also going to be able to create a new custom audience, or I can choose from all of my different custom audiences. And unlike a boosted post, I can actually combine custom audiences. So here are my Facebook page engagers and my Instagram page engagers. And if I wanted to, I could also exclude custom audiences such as my email list for whatever reason. If you're doing a call to action to join an email list or something, you might want to exclude them, which you aren't able to do so with a boosted post. So now I can choose location and demographic based targeting. I can also get more granular there. And this is the most important part, where you can go to manual placements and you can get more granular in terms of where you want your ad seen. Because a lot of times you're going to be wasting money with some of these placements. You might not want your ad in Facebook Marketplace because whatever engagements you're going to get there might not be valuable to your business or drive you closer to your goal. So after I select those, I'm going to go over to the ad level. And this is where I can make some more creative choices that I wouldn't necessarily be able to with a boosted post. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to switch this Facebook page here. So I'm going to search for my other Facebook page. If you have multiple business pages attached to your Business Manager account, they'll all appear here. And now I have a choice of either creating a new ad from scratch, which is what a lot of people think you have to do, or use an existing post on your page. So by using an existing post, here I'm going to select my most recent post. You can actually not only pull in all of the copy, all of the creative, but also all of the social proof. So if a post is doing really well, you can actually pull in that post in Ads Manager, and it's going to retain all of the likes, comments, and shares. So it's essentially still boosting the post, getting that free audience research. But as you can see, you're able to make a lot more creative choices. You can go ahead and edit the call to action button with a lot more choices, and you're able to do anything that you would like here at this level. Now, if you would like to edit the copy or the creative of a post, you won't be able to do so with an existing post in Ads Manager. You're actually going to have to edit the post on your page before selecting it as an existing post in Ads Manager. Once you're spending money to promote the post, you're not going to be able to make any more creative changes, whether on the page or in Ads Manager, until the ad is turned off or until your boosted post has ended. So just a little side note there. That wraps up today's quick fix. I hope you are no longer tempted by that boost post button. And I hope you understand now that you can get better results using Facebook Ads Manager because you have more control and you're going to be wasting a lot less money. I will see you guys next week with my next quick fix. If you guys want more content and more marketing tips, please feel free to subscribe to the Marketing Junkie podcast, where I really dive deep into some of the marketing tactics that work very well for my business. I will link it below this video. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel so you never miss a video, and turn on notifications so that you don't miss a thing. All right, I'll see you guys next week.